Peace. Peace with the hair grease. I am Nine. And this is special guest Raw Light. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nine at YouTube. So we finna have a straight up, deep, in-depth talk. I don't know, we're gonna go out of space with it. I'ma listen more than I speak, so tap in to the butterfly on the wall.
As stars. And that's why they call us people of the sun. And stars are like humans because we all possess 666, which is the proton, neutron, and electron, which equals melanin.
For real?
Which is dark matter. Dark matter, there's matter and there's antimatter. I'm antimatter. Without antimatter, there can be no matter. You know what I'm saying? The invisible force, the air.
So stars is so what star seed means?
So because technically they don't know what the atmosphere, we'll call it atmosphere, is in outer space. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no oxygen, there's no atmosphere, but what is that? Is it like water? It's black matter, that's what they call it.
Yeah, I know.
So you told me they haven't even left the atmosphere of the planet yet. They only can kiss the moon.
Yeah.
Because the moon touches the planet sometime.
Right. That's deep.
People are like, oh, I've been to the moon. Like, okay, the moon is not even it's like connected to the earth.
Yeah, that'd be really like bullshit. It's like what's crazy is they've been having green screens before we knew what green screens was. So before you knew what a green screen was, you can't fathom what a green screen is.
My cousins, how they're engineers and shit, they told me that the Tesla people supposedly released a motherfucking Tesla car out there into outer space, just like to put it on a rocket or some shit, and then was able to release it so it could be out in space or some shit for some reason. It's just a car though; it's probably gonna rust out or some shit. But
because it doesn't run off gas.
I don't know why they did that. Like as an experiment, they wanted to put a Tesla just out in the fucking in space.
Yeah, but
it probably just got caught up. That's what we were talking about. He's like, but it probably just got caught up in the belt, the asteroid belt around the planet. Because there's an asteroid belt with a bunch of debris where shit just gets stuck in between gravity.
Yeah, like a little on trash thing type
Almost
shit.
like how Saturn has the rings around it, but we have like a ring of asteroid belt around us too.
To protect?
It's just from the gravity, the whatever.
That's deep. I'm like a real student when I'm not even asking no smart ass questions. Like, this shit, I really don't even know this shit. But what I be doing is what I do know is a lot of that shit with the moon shit be kind of like we don't know if it's real or fake from them showing fake footage and us thinking it was real.
Well, from what I do know about planets, is that all the planets have moons.
They have their own
moon?
But
all the planets in our solar system revolve around only one sun, but we all have our own system of moons.
Deep. That all because it's a night and day. Wait.
That's funny.
That shit made me start thinking wait, hold on. So do they have a sun?
Because remember how you was talking about how our matter is here on this planet? What makes you think there's not fire people walking around on here? Because their atmosphere is nothing but nitrogen or something or whatever kind of gas it is. So maybe, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. You see I started looking. So wait, hold on. So it
We
might
made
be
of dirt, like you said. Because the earth is like dirt green. That's what our shit is made out of.
Yeah, so maybe the next place don't have dirt.
The other planets?
Yeah.
The spirits that inhabit that place?
Yeah, don't have, because that's, we supposed
I call them
to.
spirits, whatever they are, but the people.
The breath, yeah. The souls.
The souls, yeah.
So yeah, because.
Mathematically, it makes sense.
Oh, man.
For them, for some shit like that to exist.
That's deep. You made me think every time we lock in. Because we made it from dirt, which is from the earth. what they have over there. So and we inhabit the things that's of the place that we go to. The objects with matter in it that we could take form of.
There's another, what is it? The one blue planet. What is it called? It's a big one. Neptune. Neptune, yes, like the sea god Neptune. That planet has a lot of storms in it, like gorgeous thunderstorms, like all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that they can't get through it because there's so many, like, it's too volatile. But yeah, it's like maybe that's like a frozen water, rain, lightning planet.
That's deep. You know, just thinking this shit.
And they call it Neptune, and that's funny. And it's one of the biggest planets out in the solar system.
Hey, that's crazy. We won't be able to go to no other fucking planet because we only was supposed to be on this planet having this experience. Mm-hmm. You feel what I mean?
And that's why they say if you was to travel in space, when you're in space, the people who are out there, they don't age anymore. They stop aging.
Like, the other planets ain't made for this body. Like how you said the other one, Neptune, is storms. We can't, so how, like, that's crazy when this mug is shifting and moving. When we leave this body into the next form, we'll be able to adapt to, maybe we'll be a storm, water. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in another place. We got to adapt to what's going on at that place while these motherfuckers are trying to figure out how we can adapt to, as in this form, this human form, somewhere else. We wasn't built like that. We wasn't created like that. You feel what I'm saying? I just thought of that shit listening to you.
That there was life on the moon of, what was it, Jupiter, which that's Andromeda or something. That's what it's not the Andromedan aliens or whatever, because there's water in that in the moon there.
That's crazy. I never thought about how got people thinking that we can go somewhere else in this form. Let
me tell you something, okay? Mm-hmm. That's why the aliens like empaths like us, because we're actually able to astral project and leave this place and go other places telepathically. Telepathy, whatever is telepathy.
Mental telepathy.
They have it too.
Exactly. You really said what I was just finna say. Like, basically, you spoke on how we actually travel other places outside. We leave the body here. You feel what I'm saying? So when other extraterrestrials come this month, they don't be walking around looking like how we think they supposed to look. They looking like us because they have to take over the form that's on this planet. You get what I'm saying?
Or, I mean, sometimes,
in my opinion.
Yeah. Or your perception of it in your own head would be in a way that's familiar to you. It would still be happening, but you won't know that it's not a whole nother entity you think is human or something, but because your brain projects it to, because like they said that what the fuck, or you know, like how they have the words, for instance, there will be the first letter correct and the last letter correct and all the rest can be fucked up. That's because if we were to see someone, a human, with an anomaly like that, our brains would automatically autocorrect it so that it's pleasable to our mind. Mm-hmm. We wouldn't be able, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A motherfucker could have a whole illusion over here with some eyeball way over here and shit.
And that's for the person that's not conscious.
Why sometimes when you look out of your peripheral vision and you see somebody and they look like a demon, like, and you be like, damn, nigga, I just seen your shit looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't see, but you know, like, damn.
But and add on to that, like, and that's the difference though. Like when we conscious,
that makes me not.
You know the difference. People. Listen to me though. Like when you conscious, you'll be able to know the difference between that shit. Like that's the conscious part of knowing the difference.
Or is that hallucinating?
Being conscious, you know the difference between hallucinating and all that shit. Like if you're not conscious, you'll be like, I'm tripping. What I just, you know what I'm saying? Did I just see something? I'm tripping. I'm spooked. That's spookism. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not conscious. But when you conscious, you be like, damn, what I just see? You know what? It was just something right there in my peripheral vision. You know what I mean? Like, and then you try to figure out what it is. Was it somebody peeking? Hold on, let me see. Was it somebody peeking? Somebody right there? Was that a cat? Was that an animal? You test out all your theories, and then you know what it is. It's something without matter through this motherfucker. But anyway.
Yeah, I've always been interested in the planets. You know, I never really got into astrology because astrology was forbidden when I was a child. But I was interested in dinosaurs, the planets, and mysterious shit like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you got like, you know, a little bit of something about a lot of stuff.
But the stuff that I know about, it comes from my soul. It's like from some old shit. That's why when I be trying to speak it up and materialize it here, there might be little pieces missing that I'm trying to find. But the shit that I have is the root of it.
Right. That's how, because the more we become in tune with ourselves, we start to get download our past selves information.
Especially when you're a kid. Because when you're a kid, you just be knowing shit for no reason. And you know how my kids, they just be knowing shit for no reason. I be like, how you know that? What do you like? Where did your logic come from? Like,
Right. And that's what I've been doing lately. Literally, I've been trying to, been channeling to my, and been asking for them, my intelligent, successful business, like ancestors. That was like not the ones that was just sitting here, just, you know what I mean, just the wild ancestors or something. Because you manifesting like I'm because our ancestors are Ansars. Ansar is a helper. Like, you know what I mean? So we've had in our genes, and that's a part of ourselves. We don't have some real successful, everybody. I don't care who you is. I don't care who, a person that's considered a bum in the street. Like, you got somebody that's considered your ancestor that's in your family. You can tune into their conscience. Because it's part of your DNA, and you can download that conscience and be having that hustle, that drive that ancestor had, instead of having one of your lazy ancestors or something taking over your body.